I think it's like the perfect time for a movie like this to come back in a new way with like a new life. But yeah, it was such a big deal, and it remains such a big deal, which I think is like a huge testament to like how well done the film was. That like 20 years later, it's just as poppin' as it was when it came out when I was a kid.
I think the key thing that has made Mean Girls so iconic and so timeless is Tina Fey's writing. She consciously made an effort to make up slang in the movie so it doesn't feel dated. That's what fetch is. It belongs in its own world. So each time you watch the movie, it's not gonna feel dated because fetch is just part of Mean Girls and we all understand that.
You don't like say like Mean Girls and like no one knows what you're talking about. Do you know what I mean? So I think like there's an incredibly high standard already on the project based on how massive it was and also like the level of work and talent and like skill that went into making something like that, and having it, you know, have the longevity that it does.
Not just you, like any of us. Like if I were sweatpants today, I'd go sit over there.
I love working with Reneé. She plays Regina. Cady and Regina have so many great scenes together, so I had a lot of opportunity to really get to know Reneé and get to know her as a person, but also as a creative, as an actor, as a musician. So it was so fun working with her. She brings a lot of laughter to set, that's for sure.
Angourie is like a tiny little cute little grandma. Like she knits and like reads books. She's just the cutest and is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. And I can always tell that I really love someone if I like meet them and I'm immediately like, my friends would like you. Because I have very judgmental friends, are all theater kids, and I immediately was like, everyone's gonna love Angourie.
I'm sorry, Regina. You can't sit with us.
Regina sees Cady as like a threat and also sees her as like not a threat. And I think feeling those ways at the exact same time is very confusing, and like there's a lot going on. So it's like a battle of like ego and insecurity like going crazy, which become the same thing, kind of inherently are the same thing.
I hope audiences enjoy the spectacle that this movie is. Art and sound was so good about making it really visually interesting for the audience. And that's why I'm so excited that it's going to be playing in cinemas, because you're going to see all the dancers' hard work. You're going to see all the costumers' hard work. You're going to see all the set decks' hard work. It's just going to be a treat for the eyes, I think.
We care so much, and we care about what we do. And so we put our best foot forward, just as Tina and Jeff and Eric and Micah and every single person did who worked on the project, to make it the best version of what it could be. So it's a must-see because we're all very hot and we're all very enticing, and the movie is good.